Hello everyone, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where you're going to hear me coughing a lot in this video. Alright, so here is some trigger warnings. If you don't understand that you're on a channel where I read all kinds of books, including books you personally do not like, well, you ain't gonna like this video. Because I'm about to review a book y'all don't like. Because you know how it is. Yep, I have a job, and I spend my money on stuff you don't like. Yep, that makes me a reader. Alright. So I finished another book on my brand new, somewhat new Kindle. And the book is Alchemised. Yes. The big chunker book that I swear is the only reason I have one of these things. Alright. So, first of all, I want to say this. Why the hell is this listed as a romantasy? Because there is no romantasy in this dang freaking thing. It is a dark fantasy. It is a dark fantasy. There is romance in it. There's fucking in it. But it is not a romantasy. Hate to break your heart. It ain't. Alright. So this book took me nearly 2 months to read this book. I plowed through this book just so that I could get it done because I had a Baby Dragon Cafe to read. Now, what is this book about? Well, if y'all have been living under a rock, this is about you won't know what this book's about. So here goes. Alchemized is about a woman named Helena who is captured by the enemy, also known as the people that won, and she goes through shit, hell, and a lot of fucking to get to the end of the book. The end of the journey. There is rape in this book, so it ain't a happy book. Okay. There is torture. There is violence. There is stuff. There's giant monsters called chameleons. I know I'm butchering the name. There's a dog. Gotta mention that. There's a dog in it. Overall, this book is not for people that want a beautiful, fantastical realm. This is a world in which one side has won a war, and they do shit to dead bodies that make you do a double take. Yeah, I read this chunker of a book. You have this guy, I will call him an entity, that has a fucked up origin story of literally he comes out of the womb at the same time that this other thing comes out. Yeah, I didn't understand that part at all. I did not. But I guess when you are adapting your fan fiction into something else, you gotta figure out the most messed up origin story you possibly can get to imagine. But here's the thing. The people that won thought that their opposition was dead. No. They're still there. You just can't see them till towards like the later half of the book. And then what does the winning side do? They try to hide what happened. So these people were subjected to some of the most horrible, most worst, most dangerous, most deadly, most nastiest experiments known to man. Their children were experimented on, and yet you want to hide what the fuck happened. I do not quite understand what is the point of doing that. What is the... I hate yelling. I do not like yelling. I do not like yelling. What the hell are you doing? Trying to hide this. Or trying to hide this. I do not quite understand that. What is the point in doing that? You got forced pregnancies. You got... There is way too much stuff that goes on in this book. Here's the thing. I've never read the book Manacle. At all. Never read it. Never read the story. Never knew it existed. I got this book because the cover was pretty. The cover was haunting. It was beautiful. It wasn't a generic cover, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's haunting. This is like a painting right here. You take the words off and you frame it. It's a beautiful painting. Beautiful, beautiful. And I will tell you this. This feels like that somebody took their time to draw this cover. It feels like it. It feels like it. I feel like somebody took their time and drew this. Now I may be totally oblivious to AI art. I doubt this is AI art, but it's haunting and beautiful, and it should be in a frame on somebody's wall. And I do hope the author has it framed in her home on her wall. Another thing is, Helena is a healer. She can do Vivamancy, somebody pronounce it. And I believe she was a student at this institute. And after they defeat the forces of evil, they decide that they're going to make the city much more splendid than it had been before. So there was massive construction going on. All done in the background and everything. So, Helena's love interest, I wouldn't actually consider it that one, who fathered her child, who is a war criminal, a butcherer, a murderer, all this type of stuff, I firmly believe is rightfully put where he's supposed to be at in the books. I firmly believe that. I read the book. He did some shit. There's proof of what he's done. Proof of it evident. Okay. This book is dark. It forces you to confront things that do happen to women in war. I'm not talking about the magical stuff. I'm talking about like the rapes, the tortures, things like that. I do not, and this is my own personal belief as somebody whose mother was raped, I do not believe this glorifies rape in any way, shape, or form. I believe it shows what rape does to a person. I also believe that Helena is suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. Definitely that. Definitely that. The fact that she's still with him does show that she's going through it. However, their daughter is allowed to leave the island and go to the academy to learn, which is not bad. So, what did I rate this book? I rated this book 4 stars on Goodreads. Sorry. Not everybody is going to agree with me, and that's fine. But I think that it's important to realize that not everything is as cut and dry as people want it to be. Also, I think that she did a very good job in erasing any kind of connection with Harry Potter. I did not get Harry Potter vibes from it. In her acknowledgments, she did not mention Roland's name at all, which is always a good idea. But she did thank a lot of people, which is always good. Always thank the people that have helped you, supported you, guided you through the process, and everything. So anyways, that's my video for Alchemised by SenLinYu. Hope I pronounced your name right. And I will see all of y'all in the next video.